Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5. What's up, you guys? So as you guys can tell, this is a wig from Chinalacewig.com. They sent me their HD undetectable lace wig. It's a 360, and you will get those amenities in the box. I'm pretty sure everything will be a little bit different. As you can see, the wig is not in like the best looking, standards right now, because I definitely need to bleach the knots on this unit. But it's a 22-inch virgin Brazilian body wave, and it's an undetectable HD Swiss lace. So basically, you're not supposed to be able to see the lace when you put the wig on, but we'll see about all of that. So you guys, after bleaching the knots and pre-plucking it, this unit came out so pretty. I did use the purple shampoo. It has combs inside of it. As if I forgot to mention, it is a 360. It has a 180% density, and it's 22 inches. So of course I styled it off camera already. So Chinalacewig, I've worked with them before, probably like about a good handful of times, but look, do you see that lace? Honey, she's melted. Like, she is really transparent. Now, let me tell you guys something. Once you get transparent lace, like transparent Swiss lace, you do not want to wear like a regular lace wig anymore. Like, for real, you could definitely tell the difference. You can see the difference. I mean, a regular lace wig is good too, as long as you know how to put your little spin on it. But I'm telling you guys, once you wear an undetectable HD Swiss lace, you ain't gonna want to go back to like a regular lace wig. So just take it from me, this is a really nice wig. So I did style it off camera. I think the wand was about 1.5 inches that I used, and I just left the clips in it. The wig has been curled for some days though. And now it's time to cut the lace off of this. I always tell you guys, make sure you get you some good hair tools, because they are really beneficial. You can go to the Dollar Tree and get you some, or you can order some from Amazon, girl, okay? And you just want to take your small scissors. I mean, if you want to use a big pair of scissors, that's on you, but I just trust the smaller ones better to cut the lace off of my wig, because I really don't want to cut too much of any of the hairs off. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut as close as possible. If you do see some of the hairs coming off, that's okay, because, I've already pre-plucked it, and I don't really always use the hairline that the wig comes already pre-made. You got to make your own, so no big deal. And I'm still going to go ahead and just kind of like dip into the curves of where I pre-plucked it, just trying to make it not so uniform looking. But actually, this lace is really nice. It's very transparent. I mean, I've seen some that are a little bit more transparent than this, but this is really good, okay? And now, right here, I'm just going to part directly above my ear, because the wig was just a little bit too long on the sides. Just a tad bit, not very much. But I just wanted to make sure that the wig fit properly, comfortably. So I'm going to just cut off that excess piece of lace, so that way I don't have to tuck it behind my ear. And then I'm just going to repeat that on the opposite side with my rat tail comb. As you guys see, there is the part. And you just want to part it directly above your ear, so that way it'll rest above your ear and it'll be comfortable. And it also allows your wig to lay flat. I'm going to go ahead and make some baby hairs, or excuse me, not baby hairs, but sideburn hairs, because I really do feel like I need them at all times. And I'm also going to just pull out some hair for some baby hairs, or wispy hairs, whatever you want to call them. And it's really important to cut off any little piece of lace, even if it's super tiny. Trust me, cut it off, because if it's in the way of your ear, it still will be detectable. So you want to make sure that you cut off any piece of lace that may get in
the room of your ear or your hairline. And I'm going to be using one of my favorite hairsprays to adhere my wig, which is the Got To Be Glam Force. You know, I love this stuff. If you like something different, please let me know what you prefer down below, because I'd be interested in trying something different. And I just spray the hairspray between the part, and then I just use my blow dryer on cool to dry it down. I strongly suggest using a metal rat tail comb to adhere your wigs, or just use to put on your frontal, only because the plastic ones, they will catch any type of hairspray residue and become really sticky. So just my advice, in my opinion, I would advise a metal rat tail comb for this. Now I'm just going to repeat the same step in the front, along with that on the sides. And for the front, I decided to spray it underneath, only because of how I want to brush the frontal portion of this wig. So I really didn't want any type of hairspray on the hair at all. So I just went ahead and sprayed it underneath. But either way, even if you spray in between the part, a little bit of hairspray may get on that hair depending on how you're spraying. So try to spray really close to the actual part when spraying or adhering your wig, so that way the hairspray doesn't fly or spray all out. Now, to make my wig stick really good, I'll spray some in between parts, even on the sides, because it'll stick down even more. So if you really want a good hold, you can spray in between the parts and just take your blow dryer on cool to medium heat and just blow dry the product. If you don't have a blow dryer, then I would highly suggest just spraying in small sections at a time and just pressing it down with your rat tail comb, or you can also use like a dry wrap, or a headscarf will also suffice. But y'all, this wig is very nice. Like the lace is super duper transparent. I like it. I really do like it a lot. Right, you guys, so now it's time to cut those baby hairs or wispy hairs or whatever you want to call it. And I decided to use my eyebrow trimmer for this step right here. And for my sideburn hairs, I'm going to do the same, as well as for the ones in the front. Now I'm going to take my Glam Force hairspray and I'm going to spray it on my toothbrush. The reason why I do this is because it makes doing wispy hairs a lot easier. It'll help the hair kind of like sculpt. You don't have to add gel to it or any type of hardening product. So I just really like to just take the hairspray and spray it on my toothbrush and just sculpt my baby hairs. And to make my hairline look a little bit more natural, I did use the Got To Be Volumaniac styling mousse, and I'm just going to kind of like take the hairs in the front and kind of brush them in a slanted motion, a slanted direction, so that way it doesn't look so blunt. You can kind of like pull the hair down a little bit over the lace when brushing, so that way you don't see any lace if it wasn't transparent. But that's the reason why I kind of like brushed them in an opposite direction, so that way it'll look less detectable as a lace wig. For the finishing touches, you guys, I'm going to be using two of my pressed powders. The first one was a little bit too dark, and the reason why I'm putting on the pressed powder is because, for one, I had to clean my hairline up just to put the wig on, so I'm just kind of basically freshening my makeup up, and I just decided to brush some of it on the lace wig so that way it could all just look even. But honestly, the wig is very transparent. I did try out some of the tinting spray on this wig, which was in the middle. If you see, it's a little bit red, like an auburnish color. I did try it out, and honestly, I could have did without. It was fine the way it was. So you guys, this is the finished look. She came out really nice. I wasn't really sure what side I wanted her to be parted on, so I just put a part on both sides. But if you put a part on both sides, it does give the hair more volume and height, so that's a trick. If you want more height, like in the front right there, you can just part it on both sides and press into it, and it'll give it more height and volume. But the hairline is really nice. Chinalacewig, they did a really good job on this unit. I mean, look, the hairline is nice, you guys, okay?
I might be broken down, but I'm smiling. I keep my head up high, though I fail. Sometimes I get a bit emotional, but then I turn around and let it go. I see you watching me from a distance. I see you can't decide what to feel. But if you dig a little deeper, boy, you know you really wanna get to know me. Let's get this out of the way. I can't wait another day to tell you you shouldn't wait. Don't be so afraid. Yeah, I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm acting tough, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, come and get it, come and get it, come and get it, come and get it.
So I really was just going to do a voiceover, but I figured I had a couple minutes before I had to rush out the door to go get Mumsy from school. I try to do my videos before she gets home so that way I could spend time with my kids, you know, all that good stuff. The hairline came out amazing on this wig. Like, seriously, excuse me if I'm looking to the left of me. I'm looking at the monitor to make sure that I'm crispy clear and not blurry. But the hairline, the lace came out amazing on this unit. Like, listen, honeys, it was like a very thin sheer lace. It's very thin and sheer. I like the way it just kind of like melted on my skin just even prior to the application. Have you guys seen that? Chinalacewigs, I've worked with them a few times, you know, never to be disappointed. There has been a while since I've worked with them, but I really do like this 360 unit. It came out so pretty. And look, I ain't even got no baby hairs. Oh, I hope I'm, come on camera. I ain't even got no baby hairs in the front. All I did was just kind of like swoop it like that, and that'll help it look a little bit more natural. Came out really gorgeous. I put 2 parts in it because I really wasn't sure what side I was going to let it go to, but you can, you know, it makes it a lot easier. Plus it also gives it some volume in the hair. So hello, yes, this wig is gorgeous, honeys. Okay, this wig is actually really pretty. I do like this one. The curls, it looks a little bit fancy for what I have on, which is a t-shirt, but you know what, we can look glamorous in a t-shirt as well. This is really nice. So it has like this low luster to it, you know what I mean? Very low luster. Now, the one thing that I do know when I use the hairspray, that it holds for days. Like, it'll hold for a few days. I decided to try something different and spray it exactly on the lace underneath. So that way, you know, it'll just definitely just cling to the skin, cling to, you know, your hairline. You definitely want to make sure that you clean it off prior to putting any wigs on, because you have makeup, you have dirt, oils, all kind of stuff that you put on your face. So you definitely want to clean off the hairline so that way it just, you know, it holds. But I love this hairspray. It's amazing. I actually really do like it. Now, the Got To Be Volume Maniac Mousse, this is really good. This is a really good product also, but be aware that, you know what I'm saying, I did notice when I do use it, it kind of like lifts my lace. So I'm not really sure if it has any type of chemicals in it that are making the wig lift. But girl, let me tell y'all one thing before I go. You can check out Chinalacewigs. I'll definitely leave all their information. But if you want to keep your wig on for days and then you really don't want to wash it, but you know, you work out, you perspire, you know, you might be in areas where there's a lot of cigarette smoke or whatever type of smoke, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that does cling to your own, you know, your wig, your cap. You can always freshen it up without having to wash it by using the wig freshener from Wig Extensions. This is the cap deodorant. I use it inside and out. You know, it does make your wig smell really good. This one is the Mango Madness. This one here is the Egyptian Musk, which was one of my favorite body oils back in the days. You could definitely deodorize your cap inside, so that way you don't have to wash it. It will prolong the wash. And then the last one that they sent me is the Coco Chanel. All of them do smell really good. I'll leave the information below, but for right now I'm gonna just spray this because, you know, you put heat to it, you put chemicals in it, and sometimes it gives it like a wonky smell. And even though it's just for the inside of the cap, girl, let me tell you, if you want to smell good, I'm pretty sure you want your wig to smell good just as well. So you can check out Chinalacewigs. I'll leave all the information below for you guys. I gotta go, gotta get my girl Mumsy from school. So on that note, I love you. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs this video up, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the soon to come video.